Hi, I'm Steven. I work at First Baptist Church of Clovis as a youth pastor who does graphic design. So working as a pastor is pretty awesome. It's a lot about just connecting with people and meeting them where they're at. And it's just a cool job, just to be flexible and kind of just hang around with people. Before coming a pastor, I was working with churches, figuring out their graphic design and really telling their story of where they're headed as a church. So I was talking to them and figuring out, what was the story that they wanted to tell in a graphic way, or in the sense of telling their story visually. The reason I decided to go into ministry work was because it kind of fell in my lap. I didn't plan on doing, ministry work or church work or anything like that. I just kind of got tricked into it. I had one Sunday where they're like, hey, do you want to play guitar with us? Because I was playing guitar, and I was like, sure. I came up there one Sunday, we played guitar, and then the next week he's like, hey, you want to do it again? And the next week came, and then he's like, okay, you're off on your own because I got to go do something else. So I've been doing graphic design for about 7 years, and I've been doing ministry work for about 10 years. The environment here at FBCC and the staff have been wonderful. I've been here a little bit over a year, and it's been one of the easiest transitions I've ever been in. I can literally say that I have friends more than coworkers, just because they're all so nice and welcoming in a super genuine way that I've never experienced before. So I got started in graphic design when I was working as an intern at a church. It was just part of the job, really, of creating flyers for events and our meeting nights and doing bulletins. And I really started to like the idea of creating a story through kind of visual arts, because I'm such a visual person, I think. And that's how the beginning of it all starting, was just creating flyers for events and jobs and meeting nights. I think I really want to do ministry and graphic design for as long as I'm relevant. So I'm always pursuing to be relevant in those issues. If you want to start going into ministry or do something in ministry, I think the best place to start is just volunteering, because then you get a really good idea of what it takes, and shows a little bit of commitment for the person looking at you. And it's really just starting that connection of saying, how do I invest in other people around me? And if you want to start doing graphic design, the best place to start is really just by doing it. By illustrations, just drawing stuff, or looking at things that inspire you, how did they do that and how can I replicate that? It really is all about just doing it, because you can read all the books, you can look at all the images, but it doesn't matter if you're not doing it, because that's the only way you're going to get better, is by failing and not getting it right and trying to figure it out.